am currently turning around, not even going to my date. Here's why. I normally have a pretty good intuition. I posted a video earlier about the miscommunication, and while most people agreed, there was one or two people that were like, well, but you could have said this, and well, blah, 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 blah. No. And here's why I was correct. I knew I wasn't tripping about his communication, okay? So remember, he said 2 to 3 p.m. because he had errands to run, right? So I'm like, okay, I'll go ahead. I'll wait till 2. I hit him up at like 1:42. Hey, are we still on for between 2 and 3? Because where we wanted to go was about 30 minutes from where I live. So I wanted to make sure that I was planning accordingly so I would drive and I wouldn't be late, right? I'm communicating. He says, oh, I just got home. Okay. So what time would you like to change it to now? How much time do you need to get ready? Like an hour. Because he only lives 20 minutes away. Okay. I said, well, then you text me 10 minutes before you're about to leave and I'll start heading that way. Okay. Then an hour goes by. He calls me. Hey, what are you doing? What do you mean, what am I doing? I'm waiting on you. And I literally said that to him. I was like, I just been waiting for you to let me know like when to head out. Oh man, it's like hot outside. Okay, so do you not want to do the river walk? Or I don't know what, okay. And so he's like, yeah, I don't know, man. And I said, well, we could just go sit somewhere and eat or whatever. I mean, we could just talk or, just to stay out of the heat. Oh, I already ate. I said, you already ate? And I was like, oh, okay. He's like, well, yeah, like I went to the gym and like, I did my meal after the gym. All right, well, I thought we were going to Armature Works and Riverwalk, so I didn't eat yet. So I need to eat. I was like, so I guess wherever we go, either I got to get food on the way or like I'll get food where we go. I just don't know like what to do. Let me try to Google some stuff. Like, I recommend a place that's in a similar area. I say, well, what about American Social? I was like, do you know what that is? And I was like, it's kind of outdoorsy. Like we can talk and stuff, but it's covered. So we're not going to get like caught up in the rain if it rains, And then if we do want to go for a walk, it is a walkable area. He's like, oh yeah, Channel Side. Yeah. And then he's like, well, let me try to Google some shit. Okay. So then he recommends a different place, but it's like super far away. I was like, oh no, that's like an hour from where I live. I was like, no, I'm not trying to go that far. And he's like, well, I just hate American Social. And I'm like, okay, so why didn't you say that? And I was like, if you don't like it, just say that. So then I'm like, okay. He's like, well, I don't know. Like, I was thinking maybe we could just go get some drinks and play pool and like darts. And I was like, okay. And so I'm like thinking of some places, and he says he lives in Carrollwood, and I was like, okay, well, let's try to meet in the middle so that's not super far for either of us to drive. I said, oh, what about Yeoman's in downtown Tampa? And he's like, oh, I've never heard of it. And I was like, oh, it's like a nicer bar, like it's got pool tables and stuff, it's not like divey or anything, and it's got food, so that'd be perfect. He was like, well, so are we going now or like later? And I was like, no, I'm gonna get my daughter later, so I'd rather go now. I was like, didn't you say you have to work tomorrow? I was like, I have to work tomorrow, so I'm trying to be considerate of like both our times, so we can kind of decompress later and get ready for work. And he was like, oh yeah. And then I was like, okay, so we'll go to Yeoman's now. Oh, well, I have to wait for my clothes to dry. Are we fucking dead ass, bro? Are we dead ass? Like, I was like, all right. And so at this point, I just decide at first, I'm going to go to Yeoman's and I'm just going to get food because I'm not waiting on you anymore. Like, this is ridiculous. I get off the phone, I call my daughter and one of my best friends. Tell me why my friend said the same thing that my teenage daughter said, which was, why does he sound like he's in high school? This is a conversation that like me and my friends would have. He's supposed to be a grown man. Thank you. My 16 to 17-year-old daughter believes that this is poor communication. So no, when I talk about communication, don't come for me in the comments. I know what the fuck I'm talking about, okay? I sent him a message, a nice little voice note, calmly explaining reasons A, B, C, D, E, and F as to why I just feel I don't want to pursue this connection. I think he's a little too relaxed for me, and that's fine, but that's just not something I'm looking for. I got kids, I got 2 jobs, I'm busy, I have to take time a little bit more serious, I need a little bit better communication. He just seems kind of all over the place. I'm looking for somebody who's a leader, who can plan things, who can have a backup plan, who's on time, who's respectful of people's time. I was like, I think you just need to connect with someone who's a little bit more laxed in their timing and their schedule. And, you know, I wish you the best. And I'm on the way back to my house. Like, at this grown age, I don't have time to be wasting. I don't have gas or time to be wasting. Like, get it together. You are in your 30s. This is not something I should be having to explain to you. Respectfully. Y'all be safe out there.